Mahoraga is one of the most dangerous beings in Jujutsu Kaisen. Its ability to adapt to almost any attack makes it a nightmare for most sorcerers. The longer a fight continues, the stronger Mahoraga becomes, because every attack it experiences brings it closer to finding a counter. But today we're putting it against one of the strongest sorcerers alive by the end of the manga, Yuta Okkotsu, a special great sorcerer with a massive cursed energy reserve, Rika, a powerful domain expansion and the ability to copy cursed techniques. So the question is, can Yuta defeat Mahoraga before it adapts completely, or does Mahoraga eventually become too much for him to handle? Let's break it down. To understand this fight, we first need to understand what makes Mahoraga different. The 8-handled sword Divergent Sealer Divine General is not dangerous because it is simply strong. Its true power comes from its adaptation. The wheel above Mahoraga's head allows it to analyze phenomena and gradually become resistant to them. This means that attacks that work once might not work again. A normal fighter becomes weaker as the battle goes on because they take damage, but Mahoraga becomes stronger because it learns. We saw how dangerous this ability was during the fight against Sukuna. Sukuna, despite being one of the strongest characters in the series, couldn't just overpower Mahoraga instantly. He had to understand its ability and use different methods to defeat it before it adapted. That alone shows how much of a threat Mahoraga really is. However, Mahoraga's adaptation also creates a major problem for itself. Yuta is not an opponent who depends on one ability. His advantage is his versatility. Through his copy technique, Yuta can use multiple copy curse techniques instead of relying on a single fighting style. This is extremely important against Mahoraga, because while Mahoraga may adapt to one technique, Yuta has the ability to change his approach completely. For example, if Mahoraga adapts to one attack, Yuta can switch to another technique and force it to start adapting again. This prevents Mahoraga from gaining an easy advantage. Another major factor in this fight is Rika. Yuta's connection with Rika gives him an enormous amount of cursed energy and allows him to fight with another powerful entity besides him. This creates a difficult situation for Mahoraga. It is not only dealing with Yuta's swordsmanship and cursed techniques, but also Rika's attacks. This pressure from both sides could make it harder for Mahoraga to focus and adapt quickly. However, Yuta still has a serious challenge. Mahoraga only needs enough time. If the fight continues for too long, the advantage starts shifting towards Mahoraga. The more technique Yuta uses, the more information Mahoraga gains. Eventually, Mahoraga could adapt to Yuta's main methods of attacks, making it much harder for Yuta to damage it. And unlike Sukuna, who has overwhelming destructive power and techniques like Malevolent Shrine, Yuta does not have an attack that can simply erase Mahoraga instantly. So Yuta's biggest goal will be ending the fight before Mahoraga reaches that point. One of Yuta's most interesting options in this fight is going to be Jacob's Ladder. This technique is extremely dangerous because it doesn't work like a normal attack. Instead of simply damaging an opponent, it targets cursed technique and cursed energy. This makes it a unique threat for Mahoraga. Mahoraga adapts by understanding attacks it experiences, but Jacob's Ladder attacks the foundation of cursed energy itself. If Yuta can learn a powerful enough Jacob's Ladder before Mahoraga adapts, it could give him a major advantage. However, it is important to remember that Mahoraga has survived incredibly powerful attacks before, so Jacob's Ladder is not an automatic win point. It is simply one of Yuta's most strongest possible ways to finish the fight. And another part of Yuta's arsenal is his domain expansion. Yuta's domain expansion is another important factor. Inside authentic mutual love, Yuta gains even more control over his copy techniques. This gives him access to multiple attacks at once and increases the pressure on Mahoraga. The biggest problem for Mahoraga is that it is designed to adapt to specific threats, but Yuta can constantly change the type of threat he presents. This makes Yuta's domain one of his best chances at overwhelming Mahoraga before it can fully adapt. So finally, who wins? In my opinion, Yuta Okkotsu wins, but with extreme difficulty. But because Mahoraga is one of the worst possible opponents to fight, because every mistake makes it stronger. If Yuta allows the battle to continue for too long, Mahoraga can eventually turn the fight around, but Yuta has too many advantages. He has Rika, high curse energy reserves, multiple copy techniques, Jacob Ladder, and a domain expansion that gives him several ways to attack. Mahoraga is strongest when he has time to adapt, but Yuta's entire strategy will be preventing it from getting that time. So my final answer is End-of-Manga Yuta defeats Mahoraga around 6 times out of 10, with the fight being an extreme difficulty battle. Mahoraga is an adaptation monster, but Yuta is one of the few characters in Jujutsu Kaisen who has enough versatility to defeat it before it becomes unstable. But that's just my take on the fight. Let me know who you think wins better between Mahoraga and Yuta in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing for more Jujutsu Kaisen and anime discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.